This is Language and Communication presentation for WGU. My name is Carrie Scott and I'm your presenter. So what do Oprah Winfrey, Buddhist monks, and students at Visitation Valley Middle School have in common? They all practice some form of mindfulness meditation. Now many of us won't have experience with the first two examples, but most of us will encounter school kids. And research suggests that teaching mindfulness meditation in schools can improve student performance by increasing learning processes like attention, concentration, focus, and memory, and decreasing behavioral problems caused by anger, aggression, anxiety, and also decreasing days lost to suspension or truancy. So the first important concept that we need to understand is, what is mindfulness meditation? It's practiced in a quiet environment. The subject does a body scan to release any tension. Then they focus their attention on an anchor, and the anchor could be like the breathing pattern or a body part, or possibly a feeling like kindness or peace. They focus on that anchor, and then when their attention drifts, they non-judgmentally acknowledge that and then redirect their focus back to the anchor. The purpose isn't necessarily to clear the mind of all thought, because that would be impossible, but it's more to bring a really clear idea of what's happening in the present moment. And also, in addition, it decreases the body's stress response. So how can this help with the learning process? Harvard Medical School did a controlled longitudinal study. They took a group of meditators for an 8-week period, and then they did MRI scans of their brain and found there were increased concentration of gray matter in regions of the brain that are associated with memory and learning and emotional regulation. Also, as we've talked about previously, experienced meditators have the ability to direct their focus and redirect their attention if they become distracted. But those are kind of general concepts that were done on adult subjects, but what about kids? There are numerous studies that show the benefits of teaching mindfulness meditation in schools. And to get a handle on the numbers, I've made a graphic so we can kind of see actual results for specific age groups. So if we look here, the University of Arizona, for grades 1 through 3, they saw improved scores on attention and social skills tests. At the University of British Columbia, for grades 4 through 7, they saw an 8% reduction in aggressive behavior. Now, high schoolers weren't immune to the effects of mindfulness meditation. At the Medical College of Georgia, they saw 50% less rule infractions. They also saw 25% fewer absences and 38% fewer suspension days. And if you'll recall earlier, we were talking about Visitation Valley Middle School. That's a school in San Francisco. It's kind of a high crime neighborhood. They saw very dramatic 61% fewer absences and 50% fewer suspension days. So it's very easy to see that the research does suggest that teaching mindfulness meditation in school can improve student performance. It can increase learning processes, like we've talked about, memory, concentration, attention. It can decrease behavioral problems from anger and aggression and anxiety, and lots of research has shown it can decrease days lost to suspensions and truancy. It can help kids with their social interactions and to help them with self-regulation. So do we have any questions?
Is meditation a cult, or does it promote religion in the classroom?
No, lots of religions have or do meditate, but mindfulness meditation is more of a way to train the brain to focus on what's happening at the present moment. Any more?
Is it hard to teach, or do children just think of it as just another chore?
It's very easy to teach. There are lots of organizations online, like the Dawn Foundation, the Inner Kids Foundation, the David Lynch Foundation. You can go to their website and download online lesson plans. So it's very easy that way. And most of the kids that were interviewed said they enjoyed learning meditation. It helped them feel calm and helped them to focus on their schoolwork. Are there any more?
Can kids with ADHD do it?
Yeah, there were a lot of studies actually that showed improvement in symptoms of ADHD. It helped kids, even those were having trouble finding the right medication or the right dosage of medication. It helped them improve their symptoms. And if you're interested in learning more about that, most of the organizations that we talked about earlier, on their website, they have lots of links so you can go and research that for yourself if that's something that interests you. Okay, I think that's it. Thank you.